Guys, I want to welcome you back to the Sense Pop channel. Today, we are going to be taking a look together at the expansion pack 14 and 15 that is going to be dropping around the corner, 20th of November. This is when the product is going to come out. This video is going to be divided into two sections. The first section is we're going to take a look what are expansion packs for those people who are like new to the card game, who doesn't know like all the products, who are not in track or you're not keeping track on what's the news. And the second part is we are going to go through the cards together. Yep, each individual card. So I'm not thinking that this video is going to be short. But I really want to show you the cards because I really love the cards. I'm really excited. This is pretty late at night my time. I don't usually record videos during this time. However, I'm really excited about this. That's why I want to take a look at the cards together. You and me, we do it together. Alright, so first up, what are the expansion packs? Expansion packs are basically the power boosters. So when you have sets that's been dropping, like the Rise of the Unison Warrior, the Assault of the Saiyans, the Familiar Bloodline, there are decks that's definitely going to be played a lot. For example, like Gotenks has been playing a lot, Dark Broly, a lot of people are playing with it. But you also have decks that people don't really play that much because they're not as good as the rest of the decks. That is where expansion pack comes in. This is a really clever product in my opinion, because what the expansion packs are is inserted. There are going to be some cards that the designers, the product designers, the card designers design to make those decks that has not been appreciated or not been seen play, to give it a little power boost by creating cards to help them, right? And we have like expansion pack 14 and 15, and each, what do you get when you buy one of this? It's gonna come out at November the 20th, and MSRP of $17.99. Let's do 18. I think that's just much easier. And the content inside is you are gonna be getting 3 booster packs. Already you're gonna get 3 random booster packs out of the box. If you have an MSRP of 5 euros, that is where I get my booster packs. They're like 5 euros. That means the rest of the contents that you are gonna get, it's only like 3 euros. So this is value town. I like it. And Bandai is not gonna cheap on this one too, because you get the new expansion cards. You have 10 of them. However, you have 5 unique ones in 14 and you have 5 unique ones in 15. There are going to be 10 of them. Okay, 5 in 14, 5 in 15. And if you buy a box, you're going to get 2 of them. All of them are going to be foiled. And I'm not sure how the foiling is going to be done. Is it the promo packs, you know, the no texture foiling that comes from the premium packs, or it is the normal the very good expansion pack foiling that we get from the Search Leaders expansion pack? If it is that one, it's gonna be really good. But on top of that, this is gonna be the first time that we are gonna be getting an official dice. We have never seen it before. Everybody is really I know that they are very excited about this dice. Why are we using dice? So that we can decide who goes first. But most importantly, the dice are going to be used on our Unison cards. I'm not sure how they are going to be looking, but I'm really excited to take a look. So we're going to get 1 dice, we're going to get 10 cards each from each side, but in order for you to get the full set, you need to buy 2, both of them 2 times, alright? And you're going to get 3 booster packs. Okay, so the next part, we have talked about the product. The next part of this video, we are going to be talking about the cards, the individual cards. The first 5, it's going to be belonging to 14, and the next 5, it's going to be belonging to 15. So if you want to know which box that you want to buy, stay tuned. Then you can decide and say, okay, which one you want to buy 2 of them, so you get a playset. Or if you're going to be like me, I'm going to buy everything, because by the end of this video, you will know why the cards are really good. This is a really good product in my opinion. Alright, so let's talk about the first card, which is the expansion pack 1401, Ultimate Shirong Dimensional Wishmaster. This card is gonna be so good. So this card cannot attack, and it is a unison card, a 2-cost unison card, which is pretty good. The best is 1 cost, but 2 costs, I'll take it. It's a 2-cost 20k. That means it is also really difficult to be removed, because 20k you're gonna either combo, you're gonna waste your opponent's cards. If your opponent doesn't want to waste card, maybe a 2 cost at that point of time, it is just not possible to remove this guy. Blast 1, you get to draw a card, then you choose one card from your hands, you place it at the bottom of your deck. So draw 1, you return 1, and then you choose up to 1 red Earthling only battle cards where energy costs 2 from your hands, and then you play it. There you go, you already seen what it can do. This is for the Earthling deck. People like Earthling, like Yamcha, like Bulma. Some people are saying that they can also play it with who's that? Pan. Pan is not a Earthling only leader, however, it just cannot do the -3 because if your leader card is a red Earthling only card and all of your energy is mono red. So this is the only thing that you cannot do. But if you want to play with Pan, you can't do the -3. But if you play with Yamcha, Bulma, or Pilaf, it's Earthling. If you it's not Demon Clan, it's Earthling, and you can play with Pilaf. So of course, what is this for? Ultimately, it is for Pilaf, and I will explain why. People said that, hey, why do you want to play with Pilaf? The triple attack, you cannot give this ultimate Shenron. You cannot do it, right? However, this is not for Shenron. It is for you to use the Blast 1 to return all your Pilaf robots back into your deck because you need them in your deck. You just need one card in your hands. The rest, you should put it back into your deck. So it helps you to recycle, put cards back. Right now, there's only Pilaf Castle, and then you can do the -3, sack him, then you play your Vegito Unison card, use this +1 to draw a card. Now you don't have to return, draw a card, and then you can play all your pieces of this Pilaf Warrior, Pilaf Robot, Pilaf Machina, and then you get to swing with him, swing, and then sack them. You give Vegito triple attack, so you have 20k triple attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attack. And it is only for 3 energy and a -3 cost, and then you get to draw a card. Pretty good, I like it. This is something that's going to go into my Pilaf. I've been playing Pilaf with Jiren, it's pretty good, but I just like it if I play with Vegito because the Pilaf 1 drop is able to fetch Vegito into your hands. Alright, so this is something that I'm really looking forward to. Of course, you can play with Bulma, Yamcha, nothing stopping you, but for me, it's going to be Pilaf. Alright, so this is the first card. The second card. Expansion 14, the second card. Blocker. If your leader card is a blue Trunks future card. Okay. So which leader do you think we are playing this with is Trunks future? When this card is played, you may choose 2 blue battle cards from your hands. Place it in your life face up. If you do so, add 2 cards from your life into your hands. So why is it this? Because when it comes to this Trunks, he has a very unique ability. He plays things from his life. So if you're going to play things, you have cards that when you review it from your life and then you can do it, you can do things with your life. I think it's good that you know what it is, right? So to give you an example, which is this card, it's going to be really good because you are not going to play for 4 energy. It's a blocker. During your opponent's turn, if all of your energy is mono blue and you would review this card from your life to your hand and add it into your hands, you may play it instead. So for free, this card, you can review this card to your opponent, right? He is a 15k blocker. Also, when this card is played, choose 2 of your opponent's battle card and return them back into their owner's hands. That means if you put this card in your life face up and then you just show your opponent, once your opponent hits you, he's going to come into play and 2 of their battle cards is going to be bounced back into their hands. All this for 0 energy. Once you play him for 1 energy, that's really good because you now is able to control what do you have in your life. You can put things, it's a review, your opponent can see it, it doesn't matter really. There are some people who said that, okay, this leader says that you may review it and add it into your hands, or this card says that you would review this card from your life and add it into your hands. But this card does not allow you to review, it's already being reviewed. But this is not a cost. Correct me if I'm wrong with this interpretation. This is not a cost. So you fulfill it as much as you can. If it's already reviewed, you may play it instead. So pretty good. I like it. This is one card that makes me really want to play this Trunks Future deck itself. Alright, so this is card number 2. Card number 3, one of my favorite also. It's gonna be Ginyu Force. So Ginyu Force, the showstopper. I love the Ginyu Force, alright? So there is no hiding here. I really love Ginyu Force. So just want to make sure I'm recording this. Alright, so This card gains Raccoon, Jace, Berto, Guido in our area, and it's a 2-cost Ginyu Force. That's very important, yeah. And once per turn, if your leader card is a green Ginyu Force and if you have 2 or more energy, okay, when this card attacks, deals damage to your opponent or remove a marker from your opponent's unison card, play up to 1 Ginyu Force with an energy cost of 2 from your deck. From your deck, not from the top of your deck, not from your hands, not from your drop area. You go into your deck, find a Ginyu Force that you don't have, and play it. Is it good? Really, really good. Then you shuffle your deck. Of course you see this, right? Okay, what is the application here? Of course it's gonna be, you are gonna be playing with Ginyu. However, I want to show you something here. This card gains Raccoon, Jace, Berto, Guido in all areas. Why is this very important? More than just every single time this guy hits something, you get to play a like a Ginyu Force card that you don't have on your battle area. Ginyu will play him for free. There is because if you just hit your opponent when he attacks, you review the top card, and if it's a Ginyu Force with 2 or less, you get to play it. There are so many ways. I think Guido does that. I think Jace. I'm not sure if Jace does that. I think Raccoon plays another one. I don't know, but Berto also shuffles, look at the top 3 and then you place it. Guido definitely do that, and then so you can manipulate. If not, use Golden Frieza, put it back, put it and manipulate the top cards from your on your deck, and then you play him for free. You get to draw a card, swing, and then there's another Ginyu Force, swing with another Ginyu Force. However, the most important part for this card is actually the permanent, because of this card. Activate main. If you have at least 1 Raccoon, 1 Jace, Berto, Guido card in play, play this card from your hands. You can't play copies of this card for the turn. Help me out with the ruling here. Alright? Raccoon, Jace, Berto, Guido cards in play. This is everything. So I'm not too sure if I need 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. This can be any one of them. It seems that maybe this is the case, because it would be pretty much broken if this is not the case. But if this card fulfills this criteria, you get to play this card from your hands, and you get to play this card from your hands. A 4-drop Ginyu, 15k, but the best part is, when this card is played, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle card, gain control of it, and if you can gain control of card, give control of this card to your opponent. So if they have something like the Vegito, which cannot be KO'd, and Gogeta that cannot be KO'd, and they think, oh, I'll be fine, you know, anything that has no barrier, what's gonna happen is you're gonna just snatch it from them, and you're gonna exchange it and give him this Ginyu. So help me out and said if I need, this is only one of them, fulfill 1 criteria, or this doesn't care, right? 1 Raccoon, maybe I need it, right? Because it says 1 Raccoon, 1 Jace, 1 Berto, 1 Guido. I'm not too sure about that. Help me out with the ruling here. And the best part is also you can play the Ginyu Body Snatcher, all this for 0 cores, and double strike. This card gets minus 10k during your opponent's turn. That is very good. You choose 1 battle card that you gain control of from your opponents with 1 of this card's skill and play it in the drop. So place it in your owner's drop area. So when you snatch it, you swing with the card that you snatch. Hopefully it's a big one. You sack it. You play this guy, and all of your Ginyu Force cards, green Ginyu Force card, gets 10k for the turn. So everything, this card becomes a 30k double strike, this card becomes a double 25k, and then all your Ginyu Force would become a 25k. Pretty good, I like it. So card number 4 for expansion pack 14. If your leader card is a Gotenks Adolescence card, so no discussion, it is a Gotenks Adolescence. When this card is discarded by a Unit Fusion skill, so you have to take 2 cards, and this is both a Gotenks and a Trunks, but this fulfills only 1. But you can throw it with a Trunks, or you throw it with Gotenks is fine. If you throw it, you get to switch, choose 1 of your opponent's battle card, ignoring barrier, and then you switch it to rest mode. Very important because of this card. Double strike, dual attack, not very important, but Unit Fusion skill, so you use his skill. You use him, dump it with another card, and what you're going to do is you get to draw 2 cards, but at the same time when this card is played, you get to choose up to one of your opponent's battle card in rest mode, ignoring barrier, negate the skills, and then you KO it. In the past, when you're playing this deck, when you are playing him, you kind of count down to luck. If your opponent is playing something and it's being tapped, then you could play this guy and then pop him. That's really good. However, with this card itself, it doesn't matter. Now you can pop anything that you want when he comes out if you use him to activate his unit fusion skill. So that's good. I like it. Now let's go to card number 5. Pretty straightforward, right? So that's why nothing needs to be said. So Towa, rewriting history. This card is also really good. I know I said this, right? I need to change. Amazing, incredible, tremendous. Okay, when this card is played, you get to add up to 1 Dark Dragon Ball from your deck, or drop area to your hand, shuffle your deck if you look through it. Very important here, it is Dark Dragon Ball. It does not specify whether is it a red one or a green one. It's just a Dark Dragon Ball. So if you're playing any decks that utilizes Dark Dragon Ball, you could play with this Towa for 1 energy. Activate main once per turn. You tap 2. If your leader card is black and you have 3 or more energy, you choose 1 non-black Dark Dragon Ball in your hands and then you place it in your drop area. You can do this. You play up to 1 Dark Broly cards or 1 non-black battle cards with Xeno in its character's name, energy 4 or less, and then you play it. Shuffle deck. I'm not going to go through into details with the Xeno one because I need time to analyze what is the best play with it, because your leader has to be black. If it does not specify that your leader has to be black, it can be green and things like that, maybe, yeah, but that's the thing here, your leader has to be black. So let's focus on the Dark Broly, of course, and you can pick one of your Broly with just 2 energy over here, and they will come out. So you don't need that 7 cards in the drop area. I'm not too sure if Dark Broly needs any more help than what it is, but now the deck just becomes more and more consistent, and everybody would want to play with Towa anyway. That came out wrong, but I think you understand what I'm trying to say over here, right? Because Towa is so cute, and yep, she's so lovely. Alright, Sim. Now we finished Expansion Pack 14. I hope you're excited, because Expansion Pack 14, for me, it's definitely a must buy. But if you don't believe, if you're already excited about that, let's take a look at 15. It's gonna be also really good. Not as good as 14, but it really depends on what you're playing, right? So let's take a look at 15. The first card for 15 is a very strong one. Arguably, I think the most powerful card in this expansion pack. Gogeta, Time for Payback, unique blocker, draw 1, Son Goku, and Vegeta BR. Activate main, tap 3. If your leader card is a red Gogeta, I think you have 3 to choose from, and if you have 4 more energy, you get to choose 1 mono red Gogeta BR card with energy cost of 8 from your deck or hand and play on top of this card. Alright, and of course, it's gonna be your red Gogeta. You have 3 of them to choose from. I'm putting this just in case because it's just easier to find images, high quality images of this card. And you can play cards like that, just he comes out. Of course, you don't get the evolve skill, but it is still a very powerful card to be there. It cannot be KO'd, but it can be still stolen by Ginyu though. And of course, one of the cards maybe you should play is this guy, because he is a triple strike dual attacker that comes up for 3 energy. If you have 4 more energy, I'll play him. It's a very beautiful card though, so really great. Triple strike dual attacker 35k. Your opponent has no chance with this. And so happened it is a red Saiyan. That means you could play your Broly, SS4 Broly on top of it. Sack him, SS4 Broly immediately. Why not? Why not? Alright, so the second card. This is an interesting one because I don't really understand this card though, but you can help me out here. For those people who are playing like Vegeta GT, you have experienced that, help me out with this. So 4 energy, you have to play with 4 energy, 20k. And if your leader card is a blue Vegeta card, this is gonna be it. Okay. Let's do this. When this card is played, you get to draw a card. Then if you don't have a unison card in play, you get to play the 4 drop SS4 Son Goku with 3 markers on it. And once per turn, if the blue units card has 2 markers or more on it, and when you at the end of the turn, you get to switch this card to active mode. Alright, here we go. It's gonna be Vegeta GT, blue Vegeta GT, and this is gonna be the Son Goku that you're gonna play. So when you play him, you get to draw a card, then you get to play this guy out. He is a 20k blocker, so you have that. That's pretty good. And then you have the Son Goku, Protector of the Earth. Your opponent cannot attack with battle cards for next turn unless they sack one of their battle cards. And I would say that do it in -2 and clear their board immediately. Return it back into their hands. And then it's a 15k, most probably it's going to be gone. However, they cannot attack with the battle card, so he has the chance to be safe because your Vegeta is going to be there to be a blocker. Interesting card, I think, but is it really that good? I'm not too sure. But I'm not a Vegeta GT player, so I'm not going to comment here. But so far, this is how it is, and yeah, and pretty good, nice artwork. And SS4 is my favorite transformation for Super Saiyans anyways, because I think it fits really well with the Mytho, and then Mytho, and then they looks cool as hell. Okay, but this is the one that I have experience with. Majin Buu, Malice, Distill. So a 3-cost Majin Buu, you're not gonna pay 3 costs for this guy, right? When this card is played, add up to 1 green Margin card with energy cost of 7 from your deck to your hands, then shuffle your deck. It's gonna be with Majin Vegeta, and you're gonna play with the Majin Quickening because you can pop him to play a Majin Buu card with a green Majin Buu card with energy cost of 3 from your deck or drop area. Shuffle. If you look through it, when you play him, you go to your deck and bring out the 7 drop. Let me explain why this is important and why this is helpful to the deck. When it comes to Vegeta, Majin Vegeta, you want to finish the game fast. That's how Majin Vegeta is, right? And Majin Buu looking for a fight. This guy, it's a 20k. That was the original green 3-drop Majin Buu. He is good. You can put him, you can play both of them because you go to your deck and find one anyways, right? It depends on the situation. If you already have the 7-drop in your hands and you want to pop something on the field, go ahead. Choose this guy. This guy comes out, pop, and he has deflag. If not, you can play this Majin Buu, Malice, Distill, and then fetch that 7-drop and put it back into your hands because both of them needs to be in your drop or like a deck. So you don't need it to be in your hands. The next one, after you put in the ball, and when you play this guy, the ball also fetches it from your drop and from your deck. So you don't have to play this guy from your hands, right? But the 7-drop, you need it to be in your hands. So if you don't have him, you got to play Majin Buu, Malice, this dude, then you fetch him and put it into your hands like that. So it depends how do you want to go. And you choose how do you want to do it. So it really helps with the construction of the deck wise to make it just way more consistent. Okay, so this is 03. Let's talk about 04, which is why I'm buying the 15 expansion pack 15-4. It's gonna be Garlic Jr. Immortal Avenger. 3 costs, indestructible. Also tap 1 if your leader card is a Yellow Demon Clan. Okay, so there's no discussion. It's gonna be for Garlic Jr. If you have not figured it out, why? When one of your Yellow Demon Clan cards is removed from your battle area by a skill, you get to play this card from your hand. So tap 1 if one of your Yellow Demon Clan, all of my cards are Yellow Demon Clan except for the counterplay. If they are removed by a skill. The thing is, it does not specify that it has to be your opponent's skill. It can be your skill. And you know what's one of your skill? Overlord. It's one of your skills. So when you have a card like Boma, Yamcha or something like that, you use his ability, you use Overlord, put it under your deck, draw a card, then you tap 1 and this kick-ass person like 10k indestructible comes out. He is on the board. Once per turn, let's not talk about this once per turn. I'm not too sure if I want to do this, but he is a 3 cost, which is very, very important. You know why? Because 3 cost evolve target. So that means turn 2, you could play Garlic Jr., Overlord of the Zone, and this guy is a 5-drop indestructible critical 30k. And the best one is actually his activate main skill, which is Overlook. He is indestructible. That means most probably he's not gonna get out from the board. So you can swing with him 30k crit every single time and give him the pressure. And the best, he is a yellow demon clan. He is also really good, and at the same time his activate main, which you can look at the bottom of the deck. If it's a card with a 7 skill, you can play it. That means with Roshi, you could draw 3 in one turn just with Roshi. That's just amazing. 0 energy play over there. Alright, and that's why it's like expansion pack 15 for me. So let's talk about Mira dimensional superpower. I am very confused about this. There's not going to be anything here. The reason why is because I think he can be played with Towa. He can be played with a lot of like black cards, because if you need to recycle, if you need to populate your black your warp area, you can do that. Towa actually needs 10 cards in the warp to awaken. So maybe this is one card that you can play really nicely with Towa. Maybe he is designed for Towa. I'm not too sure. So I'm not gonna talk too much about this card. I think he is okay. Pretty nice artwork. I kind of like this version of him, because he showed this version of him when he's fighting, like in the manga, right? When he's fighting SS4 Goku Xeno, and then you have Dark Broly. So like Mira, fused Mira and things like that, and he was protecting Towa. So that was really interesting. And so basically that's it. I am really excited about expansion pack 14 and 15 for the cards alone. Like I said, $17.99, like $18. If you're gonna buy a 1 pack, you get 3 random booster pack. That means all of this card, 2 of them each hollow. That means, okay, 5 times 2, 10 of them, or foil. You're gonna get it for $3, and then you get the official first time Dragon Ball dice. Pretty amazing, I think so. I'm really excited to take a look at the dice though, because I've been using some other dice. I kind of like to standardize my stuff. Hopefully it's a beautiful one, and yeah, maybe there's colors for us to choose from. I don't know. Alright, so this is the end of the video. I hope you're as excited as I am for the cards. Stay safe and see you guys in the next video. Alright, ciao, bye.